You guys, I was just telling my husband that, you know how that meeting between Joe Biden and Donald Trump in the White House, and how Joe Biden stated that he would make sure that it was a peaceful transition and everything would go smooth for Donald Trump to get into the White House. Well, guess what? I told my husband that there is no way I see Biden and Harris and their administration just walking away. I was like, something great is going to happen, and Donald Trump is going to be left to clean it up. And, well, that's happening. Check this out.
A major shift in U.S. policy toward Ukraine. President Biden has authorized Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to use American-made weapons for deeper strikes inside Russia. Ukraine has been requesting permission to use the missiles for long-range attacks for some time, but the U.S. was concerned about potentially escalating the war. Yesterday, Russia launched one of its largest missile and drone attacks in months on Ukrainian civilians. At least 11 people were killed, dozens more were wounded.
What do you think is about to happen? So, like I told my husband, I saw this one coming, but, yeah. So, what do you think this is going to mean? I don't know. But what I can say is that right now in the White House, it is getting heated up. Melania is refusing to go to her meeting with Biden's wife, and she makes a video regarding the Biden administration's or somebody in the Biden's group going through her underwear drawer or her belongings, and like she just refuses to partay with any of that. So I'm like, there is some stuff heating up in here.
Elect Trump at the White House tomorrow. Don't expect to see Melania there. The incoming First Lady is expected to skip her meeting with outgoing First Lady Jill Biden. So is there bad blood? A New York Post source says yes, claiming that it stems from the FBI's raid of the Trump's Florida home. Now, the source familiar with Melania's decision telling the Post, quote, she ain't going. Jill Biden's husband authorized the FBI snooping through her underwear drawer. The Bidens are disgusting. Now, Melania Trump released this video about the raid back in September. Watch.
I never imagined my privacy would be invaded by the government here in America. The FBI raided my home in Florida and searched through my personal belongings. This is not just my story. It serves as a warning to all Americans, a reminder that our freedom and rights must be.
You know, when they say peace and safety, then you get sudden destruction. It's foretold by Jesus in our Bible. And since the election, what have we been seeing? We have been seeing Donald Trump switching things up like that, making things seem like they are going back to good, going back to normal. He seems to be a savior. He comes off as being the one to fix everything because he is. But what people aren't understanding, that he plays a part in all of this for God's greater power, like for God's glory. So here, Saudi Arabia on Wednesday hosted the first meeting of a new globe to press for a establishment of a Palestine state, a two-state solution. This is huge. And it's just another biblical fact check that we are going home so soon. Okay, so I'm huge on conspiracy theories, okay? But when I was watching a lot of the videos, I kept seeing these colors, okay? All of these hats. And I'm like, you know what this kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of the four horsemen. You got the white horse, Satan, who rides out on the white horse to conquer. You've got the red horse, you got the black horse, and you got the pale green horse. So this is kind of like interesting that it's these three colors. And yeah, I get it. It's Christmas mega. But come on now. If you know, you know. But yeah, I just find this very interesting. And Donald Trump wears the white hat and Elon Musk wears the black hat. I don't know, guys. Like, this is just a conspiracy theorist, um, just a thought, but I came across this and I'm just like, you know what? I have to see if I'm the only one that's like seeing like the four horsemen, you know? I also wanted to bring this up because Donald Trump, nominee for Pentagon chief, suggests new temple could be built on the Temple Mount. So this is also huge in biblical checklist because we are hearing so much more about the third temple being built, and chances are it's going to be built on